Right. And with that, is that game time? That's
game time. We're getting right into it. Welcome, everybody. This is going to be the very final match. Who's going to take it away? It's going to be FNX on the blue side versus EVOS Legends on the red side. Let's find out. As we jump right into it, we don't see too much of an interaction through the mid lane, but no, we didn't get to see the cool maneuvers in the beginning.
No, they parked them both in mid, and that means we're at 50-50. No one got the checkmate. No one won.
They're just going to isolate their targets, right? I mean, Royal Milk, he's going to have the best time in the world in Psychots. After the punishment he received in Game 1 and Game number 2, this is like, all right, this is sweet, sweet revenge.
Yeah, both the gold laners as well, just playing it super passively. But again, Dreams on this Kaja, you can expect him to play more towards Brands. He wants to utilize this early, no-kill threat Kaja to just build some pressure, open up the map for Brands, giving him a safer lane. Meanwhile, Taz, the workhorse, is doing his thing once again. Fan giving a little bit of damage onto Dreams there, even using the Retribution to poke him down as Jex looks for a hook, gets. Hello, Taz. Oh, they might just be the full commit. My goodness gracious, Taz. Definitely, had a little bit of a surprise there.
Oh, they did. Luckily, Mock, he was very confident. He was like, okay, if we have enough damage, we can bait something out of him. We know if we, use that Petrify, we can guarantee the kill, but there's also the opportunity that the Mortal Coil goes through first.
Yeah, so with that, again, we're at a 50-50. No one lost out on anything. Taz didn't spend his Retribution out of panic. No battle spells from FNX either, and now we're at clean 50-50 for this turtle.
Oh, Royal Milk still saving the penalty zone, jumping in already, doing some damage onto Taz, but Fan has taken a lot of damage as well, getting poked down by Hujime earlier. Dreams is waiting for level 4. Once he gets that, the Divine Judgment will give him a lot to say, but the Bloody Hunt locks him down in the rough waves. From Muck will pick up first blood for FNX.
That was a really good call. They knew he wanted to get level 4. They were going to prey on him for it.
There was some level of conditioning there because so far in this 2-minute, 30-second game, oh, there's another hook!
Jex is lethal, and that side cut. Another member falls. Taz, is he still going to try to look for this right now? He does have the Mortal Coil. He's going to jump in, and Taz! Out-retries Faye, just walks in and jumps out with the retry win.
No way. We need to get some, honestly, well, I'm going to talk to Freddy later. In this game alone, what are the stats for the retributions between these two junglers? You never know who's going to get it.
Oh, that was amazing. Let's see what this 800 gold lead has done for FNX. As you can see here, yeah, Benny can go either way. He can go for the early Hunter Strike, can build up quick to Blade of Despair. All this while Brands gets a pair of pants on first, and keeping that gold lead very close. Again, 50, 30 gold between these two gold laners. We're off to a good start.
Very good start indeed. Again, we're not seeing much aggression from either side, right? I expect to see EVOS being the aggressors here and looking to specifically punish like either Mock or even Jex. One or the other, right? It's hard to affect the side lanes without these two coming in for re-engagement and reinforcements at the same time.
Oh! Good hook, but that's going to be Dreams with the Divine Judgment. Locking Mock down. Good targeting that Mock is still able to survive for a while. Good Mortal Coil to cancel it out though. That looked a bit iffy, almost surviving.
All chat has my turn.
Revenge.
Dude, the timing on the Kadita passive actually fucking getting that heal bought that extra couple of seconds, and that could have been the difference maker there for FNX. But unfortunately, at least EVOS, they walk away with it. Fine, no big deal. Let's see where else we can attack on the map.
Half a minute until this turtle goes up. So far, Feiyan and Taz have been on point, keeping their retribution when they need it, spending it when they don't. And so far, I'd like to think we've yet to see our XP laners join.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for. They're still not going to be part of this next team fight.
They're not. They're just going to keep them isolated here for now. We're seeing the early proxy and a quick recall coming in from FNX's side. We're going to see Royal Milk maybe joining the party here?
Yeah,
yes.
He is. Psychots is making his way down as well, but he's taking his time with it now. Ooh, a cheeky little hook there from Jex. Taz is opening up the turtle side already. Hujime just doing some poke right there as Mock has in the position to go for the flank right now. Hujime doesn't have the Purify. Dreams unable to open up that side of the bush just yet. Now Psychots jumps in with a Brave Spider. That's only the Bloody Hunt used up onto Psychots. Now he's lazy to went to the back line. The stun comes in, but Taz is able to find the Mortal Coil to take Royal Milk down. And just like that, EVOS Legends will be able to secure this turtle. Not for free, because look at Benny.
All right, a turtle for a turret, yet still I'd say EVOS won that out. They got a 2 for none, plus the turtle, at the cost of nothing That's free 99.
And
Plus, they
invade.
eventually get the push anyways, and Grand Theft Orange.
Yep.
I gotta steal that. I'm gonna be stealing that real soon.
I'll allow it.
I love it. That's a great one. That is a great one. But at the same time, we need to talk about the conversion, right? Because now, EVOS Legends, they were able to get what they want. A neutral objective, they got a couple of kills, and more importantly, they took the entire bottom side jungler, the most important buff from them, as well as a tier 1. This is a great start.
Oh, Purify. Now Psychos with Raven Spider instantly with the stun as well.
Oh.
That's the better trade, but it does nothing against the frontliners from EVOS Legends, who can soak it up and take the kill. And that's a snowball that we were talking about with the Martas, that potential 3-0-1.
Psychots had a small lead over Royal Milk. I saw that he was on his way to his own. Oh, wait!
Royal Milk, that's a flicker penalty zone. Huge man, no Purify this time, lockdown.
Of course, as a caster, as soon as you mention something, it happens, right?
That's the curse, man.
That's the curse. That's the caster's curse. Specifically, it's not mirror curse. Caster's
All right,
curse.
so
You got to be very specific.
I was saying Royal Milk was actually trigger shy in that mid lane engagement, but then again, as soon as he saw that they can get his Dreams!
Oh, Dreams actually gets out of that one. Phantom Execution in
Pow!
the back. Oh, that's a divine
That's
judgment.
a
He
pull!
conceals that, but the Thorn Rose gets him. Feiyan now trying to
He's
run
dead.
away, but now just a little bit more damage. Decimation gets canceled away. Pulls him back. Taz still looking for more with the Raven Spider by Psychos. And the stun to lock down. He still is able to escape. Brands is chasing him down with the battle mirror image.
He's out.
Even Purified out of the breath of the ocean, and he takes Mock down. 6-4 in the 7th minute.
I'm telling you, the fact that we have spaces in this arena not filled up, it's a disappointment. They need to be here to see this match. This is high tier Mobile Legends.
Oh, that's a DPZ right there. Defensive penalty zone. Phoenix is not ready for these fights, man. 2K ahead for EVOS, 7 minutes in. I don't expect Feiyan to try and take this. Yeah, Jax just made the call. Bro, they're too quick. They're too quick. Give this turtle away.
Yeah, not anymore. We can't take more damage. Not like this, and especially if it goes bad, that's going to make that 2.6k lead from the side of EVOS turn into a 5k, and then the mid game is basically done for.
Look at Psychos, man. He's making bank about 500, 600 gold ahead of his lane rival. And yeah, he's on his way to a beautiful dominance ice. That's going to do work against a majority of Phoenix. That is going to make... That's such an investment. I love the dominance ice right here.
It really is. It really, really is. And it feels bad for Royal Milk, who's supposed to smash this lane matchup, but Psychos is just getting more out of these team fights than Royal Milk himself. Now keep in mind, Phoenix, it's all about their ultimates. Without their ultimates, they're not going to engage.
They need to find the perfect penalty zone too. In contrast to Psychos, who's all right with maybe, all right, Bravest Fighter Part 1 here, and then I can keep the other charges when it matters, plus I have a flicker to play around with. Yeah, for Royal Milk, it's an all-in situation.
Yeah, the anti-CC really...
Whoa!
Oh, wait, Royal Milk. 3-man penalty zone, but he's going to be the one bursted down here. Taz with Decimation. Jax is looking for a concealed play. He flickers forward, finding some Brands there with the suppression. But Jax is going to lose out on his mortality. The Rouge Passion is doing so much damage onto Taz, but he's still able to escape. It's a real-world manipulation from Hijime. Takes Jax down. Brands down for 2. 2 for 1. Feiyan doesn't want to stop there. For Rose Phantom Execution to the back even. Just getting out of Dreams' range, even though he doesn't have the Divine Judgment.
Wow, I can't believe they found one back there. I thought it was definitely going to be a 2 for 1 for sure.
Yeah, he was fashionably late.
Yeah.
I could have sworn Phoenix was done. And I was going to say, isn't Feiyan a little too late? But no, Feiyan is never late. He's always on time. Here, check it out again. Like, I wonder if that was well communicated. Or was it like a last-minute thing? It was like, no, I can still do it.
I mean, look at the movements, right? Like, Beatrix, specifically Benny, is super late to this particular fight, right? He takes the safe path around. And while this is happening, you can literally see Lancelot coming from the bottom side of the map to try and clean it up at the end of the day.
And clean up he did, but in the form of just one take. It's Hijime. Here's a Lord Dance.
Okay, Taz revealed Jax, now Bravest Spider as well. They're just isolating Jax really well. Dreams finds the Divine Judgment onto Mock. Good read, right flickering in onto the bush instantly. Royal Milk trying his best to stay as that frontliner, staying and giving vision, but Feiyan will be gunned down, zoned away. EVOS Legends 3 for 0. This should just be a free lord over to the Tigers.
All right, yeah, maybe this time Feiyan was late. Maybe this time, all right.
Maybe this time, but you have to give it to Dreams. That game sense coming in from him, phenomenal, right? Again, that could have been a gambit whereby you don't have vision, you're flickering in, nobody's in there, guess what? You wasted a flicker for nothing and you look like an idiot. But this time, he is on point, so sharp right now, so hot.
And not just that, they started off on the best of feet. They denied the Franco the ult. He didn't get the bite down on anybody.
Exactly.
They bursted down Jax even before he could respond. So I think, off of the back of that win, a free Lord, a 3 for none, EVOS can force the advantage, despite Phoenix for sure being able to defend this against a level 1 Lord. They can use that to the next team fight's advantage. They can say, you know what, it's fine, just burst down on Jax, and then let's re-engage.
It just feels like EVO's Legends, they just need to initiate first. If they do that, Phoenix will just completely they're going to be chaotic, and Royal Milk doesn't want that to happen. But it's a good disengage right now. Brand still able to escape, but Fayan follows him through. Brand still able to cut away, but he will fall. Benny with a flicker forward. Now the Bunny Hunt locks him down. Saigon still able to sustain for a bit, goes in for the stun, but Taz is jumping in. That's a decimation. Taz is going for more, but Jax will flicker out EVOS Legends. I don't know how they recovered from that.
Yeah, they trade 2 for 2 somehow there, and Taz able to also get a big flicker coming out from Jax. So now, with the Lord pushing, this could be huge. This could be an inhibitor.
Oh, this is a clear win for EVOS. They're winning the lane. They're winning team fights. Fayan versus 3. Fayan versus 3.
He missed the Thorn Rose. That just might be it right now. Taz is using that passive stack really well. Already getting him down to half HP, but with Lancelot, I don't know, man. It's really hard to kill.
Taz is playing at ×2 playback speed. you see that, Martin? And that forced Jax to flicker out. So yeah, for a minute from now, he can't play aggressive. He can't bite down on Brands nor Hijume. Let's look at the items this time around. Oh, it's interesting to see that despite Benny having this kind of items, I'd say Brands has been more aggressive in the past 5 minutes. Right? Like,
yeah, no, you're entirely right. I mean, especially with the way that the game has been going on so far, I feel like, you know, Benny has been targeted, but not as much as he was in game number 2 itself. He shows up late on purpose. He makes sure that the team goes for that big combo, but keep in mind that he works very, very closely with either Mach or Jax, depending on the situation. Less with Royal Mill because of the clapback from EVOS Legends.
Making sense. Mach and Jax are interchangeable. The Kadira combo plus Petrify works the same way as a hook bite down.
Exactly.
They both serve up to give a kill to Benny.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Thing is, right now, Phoenix, again, they just need to go for these 5v5s, but at this point, I think that goal lead is really, really starting to hurt them, right? Like, Benny isn't able to close the distance, and even if he closes the distance, the damage is certainly not enough right now.
It's a significant 2.5K.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some 2Ks are huge, some 2Ks are small. This falls on the former.
Yeah. Maybe.
With a major, Brands.
Yes, this is what we were looking for, right? As soon as we hit that 42K mark, EVOS Legends, especially for their cores, will have their item power spike in comparison to Phoenix, who aren't there just yet. But if they delay this, if they reset the load at least maybe 1 or 2 times, they should be able to hit their own power spike.
Dreams. That's going to be a conceal by Jax. Nobody spots him just yet, but there you go. Dreams has finally spotted him, able to escape. Ooh, Hijume. Good sidestep to escape from that Iron Hook. But Phoenix got a pretty good opening now onto the Lord. Taz is doing a good job at just trying to reset it, but he's keeping it at bay, just buying some time. And look at this, exactly what they did in game number 2. Brands is going to be in the side, but now Phoenix trying to go for a Taz with a Mortal Coil. He's still going to go for it, but the Bloody Hunt locks him down, and that's going to be a free retribution for Fayan. Now it's going to be a 4v5 play right now, as Benny's going to be able to go for the Wesker onto the back line. That's the Defiant Judgment to lock Benny down. Taz somehow still able to survive, dodging here and there, bobbing and weaving. Taz is alive, and Evo somehow come out on top in a 4v5.
No way Taz lives that. How does he get away with this?
Yes way Taz lives through that. EVOS Legends understood the situation. They knew that they lost the Lord.
No way,
but they're gonna push it.
Psychon to the stun. Rough Wave still comes through. Now Fayan trying to clear out the waves. The puncture is perfect. He gets down and he defends his base turret.
This Lord for Phoenix marching up through top lane is so expensive. Yes, they are going to buy some time. They're going to be able to spawn back and regain some parts of the map, but it was super expensive at the cost of Royal Milk and Benny. They need both for the next engagement. So yeah, they get to push up top. There's this wave that they're forcing Psychos to answer down bottom, but I don't think it buys them much in terms of team fights, at least in the coming minute or so.
For now, I mean, both sides still looking for opportunities to punish the other, but I think, especially with the middle wave already staggered, right? They only have 2 waves to really care about. And the outer currency has to fall. That's totally fine. At the end of the day, they're still looking for that opportunity. find that information. That's why they're sniffing out. That's why Dreams is playing a lot more forward in spite knowing that Jax has that Iron Hook. As soon as he uses it, he gets even more aggressive.
Speaking of forward, y'all fellas think that Benny may have buttoned off more than he could chew. Like, he flickered forward earlier, right? On the shotgun. He's doing it like it's 2021.
You're right. Literally, 2021, the Beatrix Wesker combo, and unfortunately, the hitbox is just not there. It's not the same as it was before, and even the damage is not definitely far off. But oh, good hook, Jax. With Bloody Hunt. Oh, what? I didn't know that interaction was possible. Taz gets out with the Mortal Coil despite getting Bloody Hunted, and now Dreams. There's a pull. Flicker forward here. Have a taste of your own medicine, but the penalty zone locks him in place. He's going to be able to purify out of that Iron Hook right now. Psycho jumps into the back line with the damage. It's not going to be enough. That's a good flicker by Benny. Brands will still be able to take one down. Psycho still surviving, but Benny is still alive. He flickers forward, and Benny might have just been able to do it. With a nature, Brands double kill, looking for some more. He's able to equalize a bit, but look at the minion wave crashing down to the base.
Oh my goodness, they're going to lose this inhibitor turret all off of this fight. 3 for 2 in favor of FNX.
Plus an inhibitor takedown. The penetration, that's permanent damage that EVOS has to deal with. And through that, the turn of tables, FNX are now the aggressors.
That's the Odyssey. They're not. The Oddity, they're not really going to go for anything else. Brands actually sells out probably the win nature there for the Immortality. And FNX will not be able to do anything else. Wow. EVOS just lose 2 base turrets.
Oh my goodness, losing 2 inhibitor turrets off of that interaction alone, that's some devastating losses considering the kill score. I mean, it's 11-17.
All right, I stand corrected. I eat my words. FNX have made the most of that expensive Lord from previous. And now, here's a Luminous one. I'm not sure if it's going to get to evolve though. But yeah, this is, we were talking about massive 2K gold leads, right? I think this 500 gold lead is pretty big too, right? Oddly enough.
Oh, these leads are getting rather nuts here. And I don't know, the linear paths that we've been seeing from all the members from FNX and as well as EVOS' side, they're starting to really understand it, right? They've conditioned each other. They're really taking into account who makes that very first move. And I think especially for FNX, it is a little bit more straightforward, right? It's very dependent on their ultimate. For EVOS, they need to take their time with it. And especially with the interaction that we saw earlier with the Bloody Hunt, as well as the Mortal Coils, if they can replicate that all over again, they might be able to make it happen.
Look at this, look at bot, look at bot.
Is nobody going to respond? No, we are seeing 2 people come in.
Yeah, Roamer Gold duo.
Look at Lord though. The Lord is already down to half of his HP. Feiyan wants to go for the commitment already, and Royal Milk is trying to zone Taz away. They have vision on Taz, and they have that mini wave consistently just pushing down in the bottom lane. Conceded over. EVOS Legends cannot withstand that macro split push, that forced error.
Cleanest Lord take in this 18-minute game. Yes. All the others have been trades.
And they lose a base turret.
All the way.
Serious? Oh my goodness. It feels like they just looked at EVOS Legend one time, they saw Brand split pushing in game number 2, and they're like, we're taking that. We can do that too. We can do it better.
And this.
And this.
Oh. Thanks.
This is brutal, and I mean they timed it well with the lore with the lore being taken on almost pretty much a 3-second interval with the wave pushing. Let's see how this fight occurs.
3 waves are doing pretty well right now. Micromanaging right. That's gonna be Feiyan actually dodging all the way. Dream's gonna be able to find Mok right there as Brands picks up the mega kill. Penalty zone, all the 2 members. Feiyan's still gonna be in the back right there. The Blazing Sweat comes down, but it's still gonna be Benny hitting the back, dealing some damage. But it is gonna be ultimately EVOS Legends who shoved them back. Royal Milk gets isolated completely. And it's turned around again. It's a 2-4-0 for the Tigers.
Amazing defense by EVOS Legends here. They punished FNX, and we were talking about leads, right? That was a small 2.5k lead, right? From a large 500 gold lead to a small 2.5k gold lead. EVOS Legends understood the defensive dynamics, and we'll see here again in the replay exactly how they did that.
Right, let's take a look at this defense, right? Because all the ultimates were blown here, and almost immediately we see Claude instantly finding that first initial pick. Once the ultimates are down, and you saw, Royal Milk didn't get too much out of his penalty zone. The rest of the teams slowly swarmed around it to punish the rest of the team members one by one.
What happened here? Jax suddenly got caught. That's going to be stunned. Mok jumps into the back line, but Hijime is able to purify out of that right now as the rough waves gets Mok to safety. Feiyan, Phantom Execution back defensively. And EVOS Legends will not be able to crack that base open, but they were really close. 1 hit away.
You can't miss a beat here. You can't blink. You can't leave to go to the bathroom. Take your phone with you if you're watching. But just the same, I have to say, the fact that Royal Milk is sitting at 1-5-5, his Festival of Blood not doing much. So even if he does get to swing at maybe 2 or 3 people with the penalty zone, he's not as sustainable. So that's maybe one key to why that siege in the potential end for FNX didn't work out. So I'm guessing EVOS is going to play to that strength. They understand that, hey, Royal Milk ain't so bad.
I mean, he's playing Terizla. He scales off very naturally, and I mean, look, his items, he's just dedicated to being a frontline tank, right?
Oh.
That's his main goal, and that's all that he wants to do.
POD Fan, he's going full damage.
El Clasico.
Wow.
He's had it.
Yeah.
I assume this is where Taz would have gone if time went on, if the game didn't end. You know what? Fine, I'll do it myself. That's what Faye's saying here.
But again, we have been seeing Lancelot particularly not liking Hijime, right? He's been getting right on top of him, trying to get as many auto attacks on him as he can, but still, it's a lot of health to get through, especially when he has that brute force breastplate.
And Ice Queen 1, I told him some HP, man.
That's true.
And some sustainability. So I love it. This is the response from FNX's jungler, who has been doing quite a bit on the map. He's no longer just for clearing waves, no longer just for farming the jungle or major objective takes like this Lord. I think he's understood the fact that, I have to start killing. Much like Taz. Look at Taz, man. 9-1 and 9. Woo.
Right.
Taz has been having an amazing game. Taz has an amazing series.
He has been playing out of his mind. And in this game, he's really popping off. But this is where you see a lot of the macro movements, right? Especially for EVOS Legends, right? They don't have any inhibitors. Like
waves.
FNX, they can force it out of them. They can take the time. Yeah, Taz, dance around with it. Look at your waves. Your team cannot support you for that long.
Look at Benny, all right? Benny and Jax, you said it, Leo. The only thing that he's missing from his arsenal is that split push maneuver, and right now he's looking for it, right? The fact that only Psychots is in the back. But EVOS Legends noticed something fishy. They noticed that Benny and Jax are missing from the fray
got
right
revealed.
now. Oh, they conceal all the way in the bottom lane right now, but Feiyan's gonna be able to deal some damage onto Dreams. That's gonna be the bottom lane, turn it down, Flicker, and the stun. Jax gonna be caught away, and they actually disengage for the Lord, so they will not even be able to find that FNX. They did not commit. Royal Milk is caught. He's not this mobile, so he can't get slowed down now with Retribution as well. That's the Divine Judgment to lock him down. This should just be, with another Blazing or Bravest Spider. It's another lockdown. Mopper Petrified still trying to save him away. That's an immortality bought in time. Royal Milk with the penalty zone now surviving. Brad's dashing away, using Battle Mirror Image to escape from the Venice Rage. But Royal Milk will certainly fall, and it's a 2-0 free for EVOS Legends.
Oh, the commitment. We needed to see the commitment from FNX to chase them down all the way to the very end.
There was a pincer maneuver there, so for sure, somewhere, somehow. But yes, there may have been some hesitation along the way, and FNX just like half of them, 2 out of 5 said, yeah, no, let's not do that. And that's what resulted in the free pickoff, and eventually a free Lord for EVOS, unless Fan has something to say about it?
Well, again, it's Fan. He's on Lancelot. He can turn this 50-50 very quickly around, but it's on the assumption that Dreams doesn't catch him first.
Do they want to risk all of it here? Phantom execution, Feiyan looking for it now. Puncture in as well. Feiyan's very low. Retry still gets it. Everything's thrown out, and Dreams now is going to be able to fire the Divine Judgment onto Mop, locking him down. The decimation comes through. The immortality is going to be popped away, but it's still EVOS Legends who come out on top, 2-0 with the Lord.
Lord coming here in 5 seconds. Mind you, Feiyan and Walker are out for 50. This is going to be a dangerous defense. If it's ever going to happen, I think EVOS smells blood in the water.
They know it, and it only takes about less than that. Like, honestly, about 15 seconds from here on out until we see that Lord crash on, especially with the waves. And even better, EVOS is clearing the waves for it as well. They want to end this quick.
That's the Lord in the mid lane, 1 hit away. Dreams with the conceal, flickering forward. Benny is going to be caught in the Divine Judgment. The Tigers claw their way to a victory, starting slow but decimating everything in their way. EVOS Legends have reverse swept FNX.
The crowd, you can hear them even from here. They are excited, and it's great to see that EVOS Legends come into form, but what a battle against FNX every step of the way.